I'm Joanie Zier-Poole. Thank you for joining me for Can You Spare a Square? Now I will introduce you to the different aspects of heirloom machine quilting so that you can better understand what we will need the machines to do. What are we really trying to accomplish with machine quilting? We need to hold the layers of the quilt together with stitches that are perfectly formed, durable, and completed in a fraction of the time that it would take to hand quilt. So then what is free motion quilting? That's the process of stitching the layers together using a domestic sewing machine with the feed dogs lowered and a darning foot attached. When the feed dogs are lowered, they cannot grab the fabric to move it. If you haven't dropped your feed dogs before, it may feel like you're driving on glare ice, but don't worry, I'm going to give you all the information you need to take control. So when you use the darning foot, it merely hovers over the layers. You guide the quilt bundle to stitch in any direction you wish. You will have control over the stitch length as well as the direction of the stitching line by moving the quilt with your hands. You can stitch in any direction, forming curvilinear lines as well as straight line grids. Heirloom machine quilting is refined free motion quilting. The scale of the work is reduced. It produces a decorative, deeply sculptured quilt surface. As the name implies, it's based on the look of the heirloom quilts of the past, yet it differs really significantly because those were always done by hand. With heirloom machine quilting, the decorative motifs are drawn on the quilt top. Then those lines are followed with a row of stitching, and the area around the designs is filled with background patterns that might include grids, echo quilting, or stippling. This dense stippling flattens the background so that the designs can stand out. We can have great intricacy and really impressive designs in a fraction of the time that it would take to quilt by hand. Check out my website, heirloomquiltingdesigns.com, where you can see my contest quilts where I've used the heirloom machine quilting techniques.